Does door knocking work in real estate? By the end of this video, you're gonna know if this is a waste of your time or if this is the hidden secret you've been looking for. Why is it that some people tell you door knocking is the worst thing you could ever add to your business, while others are saying, man, this is the hidden secret, we absolutely love it? Could it be that there is a wrong way of doing it and a correct way of doing it? I believe so, and in this video, I'm gonna show you the correct steps to take so that you actually get out there and start using door knocking to get those hot leads. Let me share with you the 3 pros of door knocking and how this will help you in your business. Number 1, for those that are just starting out and maybe have a tight budget or no budget at all, I know it's gonna take some extra effort. It's not gonna be something that's glamorous, but this is a great marketing channel that allows you, for your sweat equity, your time, allow you to get in the game with next to nothing, like maybe just your gas driving to these neighborhoods, but you're able to do it on a tight budget to no budget. The second pro to this channel of marketing being door knocking is that you get to select the neighborhoods. Sometimes when you're doing direct mail, you don't know what neighborhood's gonna go to high end, middle class, low class, you have no idea. But when you're door knocking, you can select your target neighbors. You can go to your local real estate agent, and many of us know them. We already have friends that are realtors, right? Ask them, where are all the cash transactions taking place? Where are cash buyers buying homes? So that you can really hone in and target on those C and D class neighborhoods, the ones that are 30 years of age and older, ones that are starting to run down, and be able to go and hand select where you're gonna start knocking the doors. Number 3 is building relationships like rapport with these homeowners in these neighborhoods. So even if they're not excited about selling, they don't wanna sell, you can still have solid relationships with them. You can ask them, hey, I know it's something that you may not be interested. Do you know of anyone else in this neighborhood that's looking to sell at this time? And they could give you front knowledge, right? Maybe they all go to the same church. Maybe they all work together. Maybe they golf together. They hang out together. They have some of that inside knowledge of, yeah, this individual is looking to sell in the next 30 days, that they would be willing to tell you. You can also set up a referral system saying, hey, anyone that you refer me that does business with me, I'd be glad to give you a $500 kickback, or whatever referral you feel is right for your area, for your market. So use this time to build rapport with sellers. And when you come back and you're talking with these individuals, be sure to remember their name. Jot it down in a notepad. Hey, I spoke to this person, Sally, at 123 Main Street. When you come back, be sure to hit up 123 Main Street. When you knock on the door, say, Sally, I was here a month ago. I'm still looking to buy a home in this neighborhood. Do you know of anyone at this time looking to sell? And pretty soon it'll be more of a friendship. They'll start to learn to like and trust you, respect you, right? And when they come up with people that they think are selling, they'll let you know about it. Now for the cons. The first one is, guys, this is not very scalable. You can only knock so many doors in the day. In fact, we had an individual that would just go around and knock doors for us. After 2 or 3 hours, they're pretty much spent, especially in the summer months. It's hot. Right now in Utah, some of the hottest months we've ever experienced are happening right now. This would be an awful time for door knockers. So it's also really something that you gotta hone in on the right time, the right season. During the winter months, it's gonna be super cold. So it's not very scalable. You can only knock so many doors in a day, but more importantly, there's only certain months of the year that you can actually use this strategy. The second con is this is gonna be a high turnover. One of the national big names out there that has the highest retention out there is Costco. They have the highest, happiest retention rate for employees that work there and stay there. Unfortunately, door knocking is not that. It's nowhere near that. In fact, you're gonna have people work for you for one day and come back and say, never mind, I made a mistake. I don't ever wanna do this again. They have blisters on their knuckles or slivers on their knuckles from knocking on wood doors, and they just don't like it. They don't fall in love with it. They have people chewing them out, tell them that get off my porch, and do I knock on the soliciting door, do I not? These are all things that are gonna happen. In doing so, you're gonna have a high turnover rate. So that's one of the big cons that I don't like about door knocking. The third con is I have to look at it when it's return on my time, right? We all know that the secret sauce when it comes to those that do the most deals are also those that have the most conversations with motivated sellers. So yes, you're gonna be out there talking. There's gonna be a ton of people that are gonna be like, no, I don't know anyone. Get off my porch. And there's gonna be a ton of people that don't even answer their door, but it's you physically spending your time walking to the next door, right? Knocking the door. And so I have to look at that. How many people, is this the best use of my time? Yes, it might be. if you have no budget, no money, and it's like, I got to get in the game somehow, I get that. But once you have deal flow coming in, you have deals going through and you're actually cashing checks, this is one that you personally should never be doing. Yes, you can hire out people, but at the end of the day, there are better marketing channels for you personally to scale, to grow, and ultimately have more conversations with motivated sellers. Before we move on to the how to do this correctly, I would like for you guys to comment down below, share some of the stories that you've had going out door knocking if you've had that experience. What are some of the rudest people you've come across or people that have slammed doors in your face? Share those stories down below. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I will also chime in and share some of the wackiest, crazy stories that I've come across or my door knockers have come across while using this marketing channel. All right, so let's go through this. I'm gonna go role play with you right now as if I was coming to your door. What would you need to do so you can do this correctly? Guys, first and foremost, you might already have, besides just a neighborhood, ooh, I like this neighborhood, maybe you also have a list, right, of individuals that are behind on your taxes, or they're behind on their mortgage, or they're notice of default, that you go and walk this list. I know people that get the list first and then go knock the door of the people on that list. If that's the case, when you go up, it's better to talk about broadly, not specifically, about them or their house. So if you were to go knock on the door, you'd have a conversation, they come to you and say, hey, how can I help you? Or what's up? Or get off my porch, whatever they're gonna say. You can say, hey, I'm in this neighborhood. I'm actually looking to buy a home in this neighborhood in the next 30 days. Do you know of anyone that would be looking to sell their home at this time? Now notice that I didn't say, hey, I have this list of people that are behind on their taxes, and we notice that you're one of them. And I just wanted to come here and see if you would be willing to sell your house to me, see if that would help you get caught up on your taxes. Guys, that's how the door gets slammed in your face and ultimately could get punched in the face, right? This is not the way to do it. People don't want people to know about their dirty laundry. They don't want it out there for everyone to see, right? So you got to attack it from a different angle. Just simply ask them, I'm in this neighborhood. I'm looking to purchase a home in the next 30 days in this neighborhood. Do you know of anyone that's looking to sell? Now, because of that, he's not nearly just thinking, oh man, he's just on my doorstep because I'm behind my taxes. He's now, oh, he wants any home. And if he's motivated or she's motivated and wants to sell their home, they will tell you, well, you know what? I've actually considered selling my home. Or if they're not, they may also know, yes, you know what? I was just talking to my neighbor about this yesterday. In fact, that house right there, 2 doors down, they're looking to sell their home in the next 30 days. No way. Is there a way you can refer me to them? Is there a way you can connect me with them and let them know that I'm coming down there? Find ways to connect these individuals, but approach them correctly. When talking to them, find ways to connect with them. Maybe there's a car in the driveway. You can say, I love that car, if you genuinely love that car. If you don't love that car, don't make it up, but find ways to connect. Maybe they have a style of clothes that you like those style of clothes. Maybe there's something on the porch that reminds you of something back when you were a little kid and your grandma had it on their porch. Whatever it is, find ways to connect. But if it's something that doesn't connect, but you're looking for something to just talk about, maybe it is the car in the driveway and you're like, man, I am not a fan of slug bugs, or I'm not a fan of this car, but they have a slug bug. Maybe you ask them, instead of being a chameleon saying, oh my gosh, slug bugs, I love slug bugs. That's gonna come across so inauthentic. Just ask them, hey, I noticed a slug bug. Is that a car that you drive? Oh yeah. It looks like you love the car. What is it about the slug bugs that you love? Oh my gosh, when they were originally built, they were built to do this, and I love it because of that. That's awesome. I didn't even know that about slug bugs. Now guys, to the wrong, when I say don't be a chameleon, we had my business partner, right? His sister has a door knocker come to the house. He ends up coming in the house to give his pitch on some kind of service that they're selling throughout the neighborhood. They're sitting there and it comes to find out, they're like, oh, we belong to the same church as you. And the guy's like acting like a chameleon. Oh, I'm part of that church as well. And when he goes to leave, guys, he turns around and there's this picture on the wall. And he goes and he comes back to my business partner's sister and brother-in-law and he says, oh, is this a picture of your dad? And they're like, no. That's a picture of the prophet of that church that you said you're a member of. Guys, bad news. Because he was acting like a chameleon, it killed the deal. Do you think they did business with them? No. Don't be a chameleon. Now guys, when it comes to door knocking, consistency is the name of the game. Just like it would be if I was doing direct mail, I'd want my direct mail piece in their hands every 7 to 8 weeks. Same thing with door knocking. You're gonna wanna be in these neighborhoods every 7 to 8 weeks, knocking the same exact doors, having the same conversations with people. Now you might be thinking, well no, 7 or 8 weeks ago, they told me they don't wanna sell. Things change, no different than direct mail. Nope. Something changes in their life and all of a sudden they're like, yep, this time I do wanna call them and I need to sell my home. Be the one that is front of sight, front of mind. The one that's willing to have their message, whether that's you personally or an actual marketing piece, that's in front of them consistently. It's all about being consistent. He or she that's consistent is going to win the deals. Stay consistent, visit them every 7 to 8 weeks, and you'll start to see deals come from this marketing channel. Hey guys, as we've learned about this door knocking and how it can be a powerful tool, also, this really tapped into this negotiation skills, learning how to talk to people, building that relationship of trust. Down below, I've included a link, a free link to my negotiation real estate master course, where you can just simply click on it, get free access to that, so you can add some more gold nuggets and negotiation tactics so you can get out there and close more deals.